Okie dokie, all annual horoscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into 2018, and that's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your horoscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. All the best, guys. Talk to you soon. All right, now, and without further ado, let's figure out what is in store for you. And I'm going to start with a quick explanation of the cards and the dimensions, why I chose these 7 different categories. So guys, if you want this for yourself, this is the best energy to really figure out about your relationship. Just order it via www.cattarot.ca. Thanks. Hi guys, and welcome to my Cat Tarot Knows X spread. I have really developed this after struggling with what kind of combination of the cards do I need to find in order for this to kind of like really give me the answers that I need. And this works absolutely fantastically well. It kind of discovers every underlying reason that kind of like I need to know. It works for on and off relationships, it can work for existing relationships, and it works fantastically for the ex relationships. And so each of these cards is actually taken from a different deck, and I have the same cards in here as well. So these cards are basically denoting almost like a title of the book. So guys, listen to this introduction. I'm going to delete all the messages saying go to this part and go to this part, because this is really important until we absorb this. So what do I have here? We have the Magician. This category here is going to summarize to me, okay, what is the bounty that this kind of like connection had? Can you actually even make it a go? Was it ever a starter? So what if here in the building blocks you get something that it's basically a wrench that obviously will tell me this actually was never on that trajectory. The Temperance reversed here is telling me about certain things that couldn't have been maybe made. It couldn't have been created. You know, each relationship is bringing 2 different people that have to kind of like merge together. And sometimes they just like actually collide together instead. So this is going to be categories going to kind of point out to that. This is going to be one significator. It could be you. And this is going to be another significator. And this category here, 8 of Wands, is representing for me the communication, exchanges, and the energies between the partners, right? So the Judgment here is my karma card. And I really want to see here, what is basically karma thinking about that? Was this a go? Did you guys were asked to go further? Because sometimes it's a karmic relationship. Did you have to learn something out of it, and what? And then basically the quality of relationship, where this is going, what is the next level. So okay, so it was not that hard. It was like just under 3 minutes explanation. So let me just jump into your readings. Hi Virgo. Let's check what energies I have in the air with you. So Virgo, this can resonate with you 100% or 10%, but keep in mind that this is a general reading and this might not be your energy whatsoever. So, you know, the private reading is always a private reading, just say. All right, so let's see what is in store for Virgo. Virgo. Is their ex coming back? Virgo, how will they deal with exes? And oh my gosh, You're having things jumping out here. Temperance and temperance. This is a new one. And then you have, wow, both lovers and the devil next to each other. That's going to be really interesting reading. Anything else flipped? No. Let's go. Virgo. Virgo. Holy smoke. This is rolling itself out. I still didn't cut it. And I already have, like, 2 weeks of storylines. Virgo. Is their ex coming back? Virgo. Virgo. Okay, so let's roll out 2 weeks. So then I can see what the heck is going on here and why is this happening here. Oh my gosh, so many people in this story. Jeez, who are these people, Virgo? What's going on here? Well, I can see a breakup, and I can see no comunicado pretty much over here. I can see, like, some of you had really high hopes for this relationship and for return of the partner. There's this huge connection, and connection is more or less sexual, or it can be codependency, meaning like you're really attracted to the person who is not good for you, and this person is definitely feeling like walking away, rejecting, going away. They might even have somebody. They might have somebody for some reason, or maybe they had somebody. I do see a third party flavor, or this person is not necessarily somebody who they had, even though the devil card generally tells me the exes are putting their fingers, pulling the cords, and people are not exactly who they are, or they maybe have good intentions and then somehow they're just shoveled aside, especially if they don't have this firm core and a firm understanding of who they are. These two cards are almost identical in a sense, if you really think about it. Look, it's the same thing. Here you have a choice. Here you don't have a choice. This is reverse. So this is sort of getting understanding that, you know, somebody needs to tear themselves out from maybe some kind of entanglement. It's kind of like two sides of the same coin. And it is kind of really weird because you guys, if you're a Queen of Wands, because each of them significators can be you, you're kind of like being turned upside down. And maybe that could be due to finding out about this wrench in the system, an extra player in the game. Maybe honesty is going to be demanded. Maybe some harsh words have been spoken. And when Temperance has explained to you, this kind of talks about the glue. But now the Temperance is coming up right here and saying something was not the right time or right place or right person or the right situation. And somebody maybe here needs and have a need for upping one. Well, I'm better. I know better. You know, like when a person starts a conversation and the other person really knows everything, and instead of like conversation, which means conjointly, there's like monologue happening. And something is coming to an end. I mean, it has come to an end, but this is kind of like in sort of like, can this relationship ever be a starter? And you're getting a death card. So the answer is no. And even the sun is setting on this one, and even you are getting this. And I think it's not so much that worries you about the ending of this relationship, but you kind of like really feel that you don't have the whole truth in here. That's why you feel like sort of like out of sorts of some kind. So let's see the third week. Whoa, I don't like this combination at all. Holy smoke. Guys, this is really ouch reading. Whew. Well, I have 3 sixes here. 3 sixes are telling me that this is a soulmate connection. Well, with soulmate, it doesn't mean that things actually work out. Soulmate is somebody who is taking us part of the road, right? In fact, soulmates kind of make this water turbulent to force us to go to the kind of like calm waters. And this is clearly what is happening here. Sometimes we also have bad relationship where both partners act completely out of their personalities, because that's that kind of like past connection that came to fore. This is telling me that you're very saddened. You're kind of like almost desperate, and there was a third party, third party, not the exes only. It looks like this third party or somebody new. You feel really rejected, and you feel that you really don't want to face this music for some reason. It kind of like feels odd. It's just like you cannot explain to yourself, why is this happening? The Chariot is definitely a card that talks about conquering our demons, especially over here. The story goes, which this is the Fool, and the Fool kind of goes on this journey in tarot, and when he sees this beautiful woman, right, he's tempted. He's kind of having this tree of knowledge, and she's having this tree of temptation, right, and also kind of some wisdom. So he has amazing time here. He's like so much in love, but the angel says, hey, is that really where you want to stop? Don't you want to learn something else? Because look at this mountain, you have so much more to learn. So Fool goes on, he continues, but he's tormented because he's left this beautiful mate behind. And these are his demons. Did he do the right thing? And he's trying to go very, very fast to accomplish the rest of this road and rest of this lesson, because he always hopes to come back. Now, this is both inside of you guys, and the sun is set. So you kind of like have a feeling that there will be no coming back, right? Kind of like stuck. And this cannot go to the next level. It's just like clear. And this person kind of like, you kind of like feel even resentful of him, that he moved on, and he seems to be so nice and cheery about that. But like you're kind of failing to understand that this person did come here to push you back on the path. Like, I mean, this is what happens when people write each other in. So I don't have any of the karma cards here. Well, yet I still have to put one more raw, but I have like 3 6s, which 666 is definitely soulmate. So let's see the 4th week over here. Well, there is a karma card, so there you go, an extra confirmation. Wow, that's different now, really different. So even though that kind of was moving on, it was asking you to learn this lesson of give and take. It was asking you, do you really want to be the third wheel? And why are you longing this person if you're longing? If not, it's saying, look, let's just face this pain. Sometimes pain is pain, and when you look at it, they say when you look at your fear, like this one, she was looking here, she was like in fear and not willing to face. Just say face your fears. And I think you guys don't want to face your fears, and that's why it's happening. It's kind of propelling you forward whether you want it or not. Now this is kind of really interesting, the 4th week, what all of a sudden happens. Here you also have a whole bunch of 10s, 10, 10, 10 over here, right? And 10s just definitely talk about the shift is happening, right? And it's kind of like interesting shift though. This person is like not even sure what the heck they want. Do they want to be single? Do they want to work on this? Or do they really want to move in the kind of like direction of even building something really, really strong with you? I think there is going to be a communication. We're going to say, look, I actually really want something serious. And I'm so tired of lack of transparency in this relationship. I'm so tired of being in pain or being cheated on. And I'm not even sure if I want to deal with this, because this is too much on my plate. I don't know if I can forget, and I don't know if I can forgive. Be very careful. This person might be telling you anything you want to hear just to get by this moment, and just to maybe kind of like win a score, because like it looks like it's in their character to kind of like just, you know, push it forward. This also could be you guys, that maybe you almost You know, sometimes when we are in pain, we sort of like kick and scream and we are angry. And that's also another just, you know, representation of pain. But something is telling me that some kind of huge rebuilding is going to take place, right? And because you are an earth sign, look at this. This is kind of finalizing with a whole bunch of earth and a whole bunch of grounding experiences. So I am not afraid of you, Virgo. Even though things will take worse turns with this person, it's not going to go anywhere. It looks like this person the function was to put you back on your path. But there is like something else in the store for you guys. Somebody new with whom you're going to have this balance. Somebody new with whom you can come back, you know, on your throne, and with whom you can build this. And this is like your idea of love, not all these like poems and love stories. You're saying, look, show me that you love me through building something with me. And this is like in the store for you. Like that window is clearly opening. So I would say, look at this. In 1 week you might feel on the bottom, another week you'll feel on the top. It's going to be a huge roller coaster. I have to tell you this. And again, Virgo, this might be your story. This might not be your story whatsoever. So please check a private reading, www.katara.ca. But in the meantime, I would love to hear your comments. I would love to see what you have to say. And also, please subscribe, like, and share. This means a lot to me. And I can see like why I'm putting all this effort in there. And lastly, if you want to get your daily taroscopes and even learn a little bit more about tarot, please come and join my Facebook. Thank you so much, guys. Love you, everybody. All the best.